So here we go. The match today has finished under Phil Parkinson, his first game in charge at Sunderland Football Club. Wycombe Wanderers 1, Sunderland 0. A very disappointing day for Sunderland football fans. Then in defence, right back Conor McLaughlin, who had a good game for his club, for his country during the week. Left back Denver Hume came back in, Willis and Lynch, central defensive partnership. Then he brought back together Ledbetter and Power in the centre of midfield. I think he was hoping for more of a defensive, defensive play today for those two holding midfielders. And then we had 09 in front of those two with Watmore and McGeady and Charlie White up front. So you look at that formation. I think it was 4-2-3-1. It doesn't really instill you with much. When you saw that team used today, I thought, here we go again. It's like going back in time to the beginning of the season. Them two in the centre of midfield, two holding midfielders with no youth. Sorry, 26 power, but there's nobody going forward with any spring in the step, any pace. Not attacking midfielders, historically. And in the first half, Wycombe absolutely bossed us, bullied us. We played at their level, at their game. They like the scrappy match. The ball was up in the air a lot. They had big Addy Akinfenwa up front. And their goal was nothing, to be honest. Came from absolute, it was a free kick. Ball came over. We had 4 or 5 defenders just inside the penalty spot. The ball came over. There was big Addy Akinfenwa to head the ball down for Charles to pounce the ball and put it in the back of the net from 8 yards to make it 1-0. Like I said, the keeper had no chance. But the defence was shocking. The midfield that was there with the defence was shocking. There's no way this bloke, he's a big bloke. How can he jump higher than the Sunderland players and head that ball down? Absolutely atrocious defending for me. It was terrible. We gifted them the goal. And it wasn't going to be easy to get a goal back in that system we played. So the first half was a non-event. It was shocking. It was stale. It was absolutely awful. Second half was a little bit better. White came on, White came off, injured, and Grigg came on. Chris Maguire came on, McNulty came on, and we played the ball on the ground a bit better, and we had the odd sniff, but no real good clear-cut chances. I think Grigg had a shot. So, let's face it, Phil Parkinson's got an awful lot to decide over the next few days what his formation's going to be against Tranmere. This is going to be his first big test against Tranmere. He gets a bye today. He's only been at the club 2 days. He has to look at these players and say which players are going to be up for the fight. Which players are going to want to succeed at Sunderland Football Club. Which players want to be in his side and want to give a full shift, 100% performance, dedication with passion, determination, drive, get the ball down and play football. Because some of those players out there, we got to decide one of 3 things. Either the managers that come in can't get a system right to play with his team. Either the players aren't given 100%. Or the third one, they're not good enough. They simply are not good enough. They've lost it. They aren't good enough for this league. So you 11 players out there, I'm asking you the question. Are you good enough for League 1? Are you happy to be in 10th place at this moment in time? Let's run through the league. It's embarrassing, man. Ipswich, 27 points. Well done, Ipswich. Well done to Wycombe Wanderers today. Gareth Ainsworth has this team battling 100% with a performance, and they want to win. They have the desire to win, and they've won a game of football. In second place with 26 points. Third place, Peterborough are climbing the table. We knew they were going to. They smashed us at the beginning of the season. 24 points. Fleetwood in 4th place. That man we all like to hate. Joey Barton, 23 points. Then in 5th place, Oxford. How are Oxford in 5th place? They're playing fantastic football. We'll be playing them during the week, a week on Tuesday. I think it is in the Cup. But Oxford, at the beginning of the season, we drew 1-1. First home game of the season. We didn't play that well, but we played better for me. A 1-1 draw was probably the right result, but they're in 5th place. Coventry in 6th. 7th. Bristol Rovers in 7th place on 21 points. Blackpool in 8th place, Doncaster in 9th place, and we're in 10th place. Way 10th place in League 1. This is the worst Sunderland side. You Sunderland players in this side are in the worst team in the history of Sunderland Association Football Club. So what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about this being the worst team in our history? You players, you McGeadys, you McNultys, you Maguires, you McLaughlins, your Burges, your Lynches, your Ozturks, your Leadbitters, your Powers, your O9s, your Wykes, your Griggs. All these players, you're the worst set of players at this football club. What are you going to do about it to turn this around? Have you got the balls, the guts, the determination, the drive, the want, the desire to put in a performance to win a game of football? If you can do it at home against Tranmere on Tuesday, if Phil Parkinson can take the weak, get the strong mind, the ones that want to win on the park, and take them away from the weak ones that couldn't give a fuck. Let's see if Phil Parkinson can do this. Get his magic in. I didn't expect any miracles today. I thought, I was wishing, I was praying, I was dreaming for a 1-0 victory. It was the other way around. It was a 1-0 victory to Wycombe and they deserve it. But what the hell is going on at this club with these bunch of players? Do we have to bring Dobson in during the week? We can't be so defensive against a team like Tranmere. No disrespect to Tranmere. They beat Coventry last week. They drew one to pitch last night. No disrespect, but we have to take this to Tranmere, put a performance in, an attacking performance, and let the defenders defend, let the midfielders and the forwards put in a performance. McGeady, it can't be playing on Tuesday. I think he's banned. We've got plenty of players in there who come in on this pitch and put in a good performance. We need to be starting Will Grigg from the start. And let's see, Will Grigg, what have you got in that fucking locker of yours? For me, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. You get on that pitch on Tuesday night, you put in a performance from the first minute to the last minute. You get out there, you get your finger up your fucking arse and you go for it. You do what you're getting paid to do, play with passion and pride. I believe Will Grigg has still got it. Phil Parkinson has to get the best out of him. Same goes for Max Power. Get on the pitch on Tuesday night and provide Will Grigg with some service. We need McNulty starting on Tuesday as well. McNulty and Grigg up front for me, or just behind one or the other. Dobson in the centre with Power for me. And is Lynch and Willis our best central defensive partnership? I'm afraid I didn't see anything wrong with Ozturk when he was playing in the season. I still like Ozturk personally. I might be wrong. But for me, on Tuesday, I would bring in Ozturk and play him alongside Willis like we did for the majority of the season. And now we play in a left back in a left back position and a right back in a right back position. We're playing the two players. We're playing round pegs and round holes. Hopefully we'll not concede a goal against Tranmere on Tuesday night and put in performance and Phil Parkinson can get the best out of this team. And let's hope 10th place is the worst that it gets. None of these Sunderland players should be going on the piss this weekend and enjoying anything at all. You should all be depressed as fuck coming away from Wycombe with a 1-0 defeat. I don't want to see or hear stories of anybody out there on the piss drowning your sorrows. Get your head out your arse, get on the pitch on Tuesday night and put in a performance and win that game against Tranmere. And then take it to the next match against Shrewsbury and take it to the next match against Southend. And you have to be asking yourself, demanding from yourselves 9 points out of 3 games. That is the minimum ask of the next 3 matches. Phil Parkinson, you've got to be demanding this from the team. A minimum of 9 points from 3 matches. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm predicting. There's not many Sunderland fans out there happy today at this moment in time. Not many of us at all. But I ain't blaming Phil Parkinson. You have to put the blame on the players. The players aren't performing. So if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. Please give the video a like. And hopefully this is the lowest. And like good friend of mine said, Nigel Dunn, the only way is up. It has to be. We have to believe now the only way is up. This is the turning point now, these next 3 games. The turning point of the season. Right, we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching the video. Like I said before, please subscribe to the channel. And we have to keep the faith and keep believing. And we'll see you later because the only way is going to be up.